Why?
Because I can.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody wants to dance.
What have you started now?
Like a boom.
Shall we all just go paint a dinosaur? I bet the only person that will get that joke is me, because I'm sad enough to watch speed runs where they put that in games.
Fair enough.
If
But
you haven't seen it, go watch TAS videos. They're freaking hilarious.
Fair enough.
If you thought games were broken, oh, a TAS will really break it. So,
But anyways.
you guys are now outside the manor house for Lady Goldmyre and the Goldmyre company, and all sorts of crazy things. You've got your disguises and your things in place. The guards, stop you at your relevant entrances. So first of all, with the bardic entry team, which I believe consists of Zyron and Betois.
Yes.
A human steps forward. He has his musket at ease, but he has it out and ready just in case. And asks you, who are you? What is your business here? Do you have an appointment with Lady Goldmyre?
Okay. Just size myself, going up there, saying, "My good sir, I am Darren Vex, a travelling bard that is well known within the nearby realms, and this right here is my agent, Pretorius Larka preferred. He's a foreigner from a good land, but he's a great agent."
Yes.
We sadly do not have a authorized visit, but we have been told to come here, as we've been told that Goldmyre has been requesting recently a bardic performance to entertain her.
I was not aware of this, but certainly as a DM, go ahead and make a deception check, because you are lying through your bloody teeth.
To say that was deception.
Yeah, deception.
Wang!
So,
Okay, 16.
Just see what Tom's put in Discord. That's perfect for you guys.
Do I need to roll deception, or...?
I'll leave the choice to you. You can either aid him, which will give him advantage, or if you're going to make your own roll, then it's going to be your own roll.
I think I'll aid him.
Okay then, so all you have to do is make a DC 10 on your deception check, and then Zyron can roll again for advantage.
Yeah. Just a moment.
Adapting the aid another rule from Pathfinder.
Yeah. Just a sec.
Oh, excuse me. Oh.
There we go. Deception. Where is the deception? There it is.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that's great.
Alright then, Zyron, go ahead and roll again just to see if you can get higher than 16.
Okay. Advantage. Oh,
Wow.
The guard looks at you, looks at Pretorius, looks back. It's unusual for a bard like yourself to announce yourself if you have an agent. Normally the agent would be announcing for you. But I suppose things are a bit difficult for a foreigner to comprehend. In any case, welcome to the Goldmyre estate. Allow me to escort you in. And he
thank you, sir.
and he leads you in through the main gate.
Thank you kindly.
Meanwhile, with the rear entry team, consisting of Marlon, Neil, and Dario. Dario dressed up in finest tweed, looking like some sort of Scottish game master.
Nice. I love that so much.
If only the bard was with him, he could play Scotland the Brave in the background in a very faint, harmonious way. But you guys approach the rear gate, and again you are stopped by the 4 guards who ask what you're doing here, what is your purpose. All the servants should have already entered and gotten underway.
We are artisan chefs. Here to help. Extra things to do to plan before we came.
We weren't aware of any artisan chefs arriving, although Lady Goldmyre has been rather busy of late. As a DM, I'd like you to roll deception, and again the same rule applies. So whoever's going to be the main roller here, which by the sound of things is Marlon. So Dario and Nil, you can either choose to assist or make your own rolls.
I will choose to assist. Please do well. 11.
You make your DC 10, so Marlon has advantage.
One on anything now with my orb, or I don't get +1 on anything with my orb, do I?
No, the plus one's only for spells. But you get advantage on your deception check, so that's pretty good.
Cool.
Come on, Marlon.
So you can roll again and see if you can get higher than that lovely 13.
If I re-roll though, is that going to be my roll?
That would be the
Or is
advantage
it just-
roll. Because Nil's assisting you.
Yeah, I just nod my head and go,
And somewhere a Frenchman is cringing hard.
I'm so sorry.
Wasn't it supposed to be advantage roll?
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
so
but
it will
she
be
already
13.
rolled ahead, so the 13, and it's a case of, well, do you get better at 13?
Yeah.
Yeah. Discord buggered up then, so I missed all of that. But yeah. Didn't roll very well.
That's fine,
You rolled a 13.
the dice often betray you. The guards split you in anyway, but you are let in under escort. As opposed to the one, though, you are escorted by 3. 1 for each of you.
Ooh.
Okay.
And each of you is brought through the building itself.
God.
Oh,
I love that. Way to keep character.
Where did you even get those from?
magic. Secretly, Tom has not only gone gunslinger, he's also gone down Eldritch Knight.
Yes.
He's an Eldritch gunslinger. It's gonna be amazing.
Mate, that
class.
sounds amazing.
It does.
I shoot fireball out of a musket. Woo.
All that comes to mind is Rip Van Winkle from Helsing, like the magic bullet.
Yes.
Anyways, but you're all brought in and escorted straight to Goldmyre's office itself. So, you all end up meeting at the top of the stairs in your disguises, rather awkwardly. It's got like a, oh hi, how is it going to plan? And you guys are now brought right here.
Oh no!
The guard knocks on the door, and you hear this very cold and shrill enter. And you are brought in. Before you sits a long, thin table, very, very narrow, only just wide enough to have parchments sort of either side and just about touching. And why, Tom?
I love that.
Will you stop reading my story notes? Get out of my office!
That's why Tom's not like on like mic speak like voice chat or anything. He's actually with Brian.
Yeah.
He's in the spare room.
He's in the
Oh, I see.
That'll be why the assassin struck again. But anyway, so you guys are in this room, down at the centre of the table. It's up to you if you want to bring your tokens on. I would recommend it, just in case. At the back you can see Lady Goldmyre. She's not really dressed resplendently, she's dressed more practically. Okay. So her hair is a bit of a mess. Her clothes are a bit weather worn. Her fingers are a bit ragged and dirty and whatnot, but she's holding her composure. To the left is the iron golem that everyone's been describing to you. It's big. It's pretty big. Yes, you are all in this room. You are all brought together.
Oh, right.
What, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
I did say, like, you were all brought to the office by separate guards, and it's kind of this awkward of plan's not going to plan. Because now you're all together again.
Hi.
And that we don't know one another. Nobody knows one another.
No,
I'm just like, oh, these are some feisty individuals. As I just whispered to Neil, act natural. It's gonna be fine.
We are all going to die.
Artisan Baker is here.
I think Betois would be like standing right, like here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Yep.
sorry, I didn't
Arrange
really want to
yourselves
stand.
as you wish to be arranged, as the guards that escorted you break off and then go stand in front of the golem, but either side of the table. To which there would only be, and why on that layer? There would only be that many. They need to bump up a layer, so they're on the right layer for all of you guys.
By the way, we did take a rest before.
Yes, it's been a few days,
Yeah.
so you would have been full rested, so full health, full abilities.
Yeah,
And
because
spells.
I noticed that my health isn't full.
But
Better fix that.
Just fill it up.
the old lady at the end, Lady Goldmyre, twirls her pencil in her fingers, puts it down gently, keeps it straight, looks up to all of you, and in a very cold, shrill voice, very reminiscent of Margaret Thatcher, for those up to date on the UK Prime Ministers of the past.
Mm-hmm. The Iron Lady.
Yeah. I have tried very hard to keep the city running efficiently. I have tried very hard to keep it profitable. Your company of heroes, well, heroes is a strong word, adventurers, arrived in my city from your squalid little town, asking for help. I denied that help, because it did not seem profitable to me.
So she's not fooled by our costumes at all.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, great.
It didn't with our last one either.
Well, there is a little thing that we would actually like to make amends and perform for you. And
Quiet verbal, I hadn't finished.
It's
I
okay.
need you to roll a charisma save, I think.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Let me double check the
God.
spell first.
Shizer.
That's not a good thing.
That's not what I mean. That's not the spell I was looking for. But, yeah, make a charisma saving throw, Betois. As she holds up her finger to you.
Oh,
Okay,
pretty good.
you are stopped mid-sentence, but you're not silenced. But she makes the point clear. I tried very hard to be accommodating to you. Instead, you break into one of my mines, one of my recently purchased mines, killed my pet, destroyed my operations, burned down my foundry, and now put my entire city at risk. I'm going to put this very simply. Either you leave the city now, there will be no bloodshed, there will be no repercussions. You can go elsewhere and do whatever you like, just as long as it doesn't involve me or my people. Or you stay. And my latest creation, and she gestures to the iron golem, will be field tested on you. All of you. And I look forward to fully documenting the results.
And, well, what was the bard's name? I actually have forgotten it.
Darren Vex.
Ah, Darren. I look at Darren and I'm like, should we go to the plan B?
Oh, or
Oh.
Zyron Fox, sorry.
No, I tap you on the shoulder, and I'm like, "Ah, I've got this." I come to the side of you, and I just go, "Well, since it's obvious that these disguises clearly haven't worked, and we put so much detail into them, Goldmyre, I have a secret third option that you can pick. Go fuck yourself, and let's rock." Rip off my disguise, and I already have my loot in my hands. I'm looking over at Goldmyre and instantly cast Sacred Flame towards her direction.
Wow. Okay, sorry. My brain just needs a
And
second to
I
process
will-
that, because all I can imagine is like you pulling that off, but forgetting, oh wait, I'm already in my bardic costume and like ripping off to be new, just... Ah!
I know, I'm wearing my disguise that makes me look fancy, Bard.
Whoops! Thank God I was wearing the wrong
Whoopsie.
costume.
Yeah, strip into just like underwear like out of Looney Tunes.
And because of this flamboyant kind of insult to Goldmyre, I quickly draw out my bow and shoot her directly.
Alright then. In which case, make your attack roll, and everybody, I need you to roll initiative.
Well,
We said this was a backup plan.
Yes.
Oh, that's not bad.
And why can't I find that monster? There it is. There it is, but that's not right anyway.
Hey, Pretorius, are you aiming for the head?
Yes.
Fuck yes. That is like as if my sacred flame and your arrow combined to create a sacred arrow.
Yes.
Right, so she needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Currently, I don't have her in roll 20, but I do have her stats here in front of me. I did write them out.
I'm gonna find out she has like 20 decks.
No, she has a
She's
fairly
agile.
average dex, just rolled really well.
Ah, fair enough.
She's a much more intelligent individual than people realise.
It's like as if the it's like as if the sacred flame distracts her, and then the arrow just whacks into her.
Well, if the Sacred Flame had hit her, that would have been a much more interesting start to the fight. But
Oh, God.
sadly, not the case. So your Sacred Flame flies by, she manages to roll out the way. Unfortunately, she rolls right into Pretorius' sights, and she is hit by an arrow, and she is thoroughly pissed off.
Gotcha!
Right, so at a turn, she's going on initiative 21.
And
Oh,
don't like that.
Right, these guys also need a turn. I need to pop out her guard sheets.
I think it's a bad time to say, I hope everyone else was totally fine with me doing that.
no!
I can just see Nil really pissed off, and I'm like,
I am glaring at you right now!
hey, it seemed like a good idea at the time. I mean, come on, I looked fabulous doing it.
And then I need a turn for that one, which is that one. It's going on. Oh, that's also going on 20. Oh, nice. Alright then. So she has to spend an action, and she will spend it ordering the automaton to squash the cat.
Oh crap.
So, she can't do anything else. Golem, how fast can you move? Not that fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then space to dash. 1, 2, 3. And it gets right into your face. But that's as close as it can get.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it is true what they say. This golem is shiny.
It is very shiny.
Yes.
It's brand new. Doesn't even have a single scratch or blemish. Marlon, it is your go.
Right. Too many windows open. Right. What are you doing? I will first of all send Jinji to the edge of the wall. I press slam there because he's not near anyone.
Hang on a second. Let me pull Jinji's little sheet out for you. Why is it doing that? It should be the right thing now. I updated the thing the other day. Give me a second.
Roll 20. Being a freaking dick.
It wasn't being a freaking dick. It's a case of I had a token. We had a token for it. I thought I attached it and didn't quite clearly attach.
Are we attacking people?
The tiny servant has a name, has AC, has HP, and should be controllable by Christy.
Oh.
There we go. So, where was Jinji going?
Him to the wall, to sort of. Are we attacking people or?
Well, I kind of initiated that. I started.
Are we attacking everyone?
I believe that is the general consensus, yes.
I will do then. What should I call it? Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh! That is certainly a hit. So now she needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh dear, this isn't going to go well. She does pass, however, but she does take 15 points of poison damage. Jesus!
I'll just
My
say, I don't
God.
want this to be non-lethal. I just want them to literally be like they've been food poisoned.
I find it ironic you, being a wizard and a chef, know how to poison people with magic.
That's brilliant.
Well, she takes the ray and she's like keels over for a second, like holds her hand up to her face and that whole "got a bomb." I'm fine. And like gestures for the guards to go and get you. You doing anything else for your turn?
I don't have anything extra, can I? I can't have any extra.
Well, you could have done a move or a bonus action.
No, don't worry, because there's nothing else I can.
Okay then. In which case then, Zyron and Nil.
Oh, I mean, Zyron.
Oh,
is
Zyron
14,
first, then
so-
Nil, you're next on deck.
Yeah.
Well, since I had the wise idea to do this in the first place, right, I better have a damn good idea. Okay, so Goldmyre's been hit with an arrow and a ray of sickness.
Mm-hmm.
I've got an iron golem in my face.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, are my arms tired. Right. Out of interest, am I able to see if Goldmyre has anything on her that's controlling this golem?
Make a perception check really quick.
That's a 19.
She's holding like a necklace charm on her. That seems to be how she controls it.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly tap Cat Bar on the shoulder and just go, Torius, that charm on her chest. Take that out, this golem's gone.
Okay. Fine.
And so as soon as now that I know that our ranged units have a chance to get that thing out of the way, I think my first concern is to actually what? What do I have? I mean, I could do some crazy shit.
Yes.
Oh, that's tempting, but I've got to think. If I was Goldmyre, if I had money, was actually more skillful than what I thought I was, what would I be good at doing? Well, you know what? There's no point worrying about it anyway, because I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna... is she within range? Oh, just, yes. Well, this is a first for me. I'm gonna look towards Goldmyre, like, subtly play at my lute, and Goldmyre will try to hear some dissonant whispers.
Interesting. A wisdom saving throw. Well, that's rather awkward. Her wisdom's not that great either.
As if it's to try and say to her, you fail, you will never win. The revolution will reign over you.
It was your fault. Ah!
Yes!
That's rather awkward. Well, she takes that and fails spectacularly. Not quite bloodied yet. Uses reaction if available to move. Well, she can't really move away from you. And she wouldn't jump out like the windows at the back either, because that would be dangerous.
Yeah. It's more like she's pressed up against the wall, like...
she can't move there and like, shut up, shut up, shut up. I know you're inside my head.
Damn right I am.
Alright then, is that it for your go?
Well, if I dared to move, I'm sure this golem wouldn't like me moving away.
Yeah, sorry about that. My audio just borked in Discord for a moment.
So, like, I guess if anything, I'm gonna look towards Nil, and I'm just gonna shout, Nil, I know you hate me right now, but if you don't get rid of that pendant around Goldmyre, I'm gonna die faster than you get a chance to kill me.
Okay, I mean, I did have a plan in my head to deal with the guards, but...
It's up to you!
Okay. Right. I'm gonna go with my...
Yeah, I end my turn.
Turn ender. Alright then, Nil, it is your go.
Okay. Righty-ho. I'm gonna run over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm debating, should I lock the doors beforehand? I hope this isn't going to bite me in the ass later on, but...
Oh god.
Like, not locking the door, but... I am going to... do... this to charm the two guards here. Yeah, because it can only reach in like a 10-foot cube. Actually, holy shit, yeah.
Ooh,
Actually, I can
nice.
reach all of these guards in a 10-foot cube.
Okay, I'm gonna charm them all.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm going to try and charm all the gods.
Okay, so going clockwise, starting with this one here. Top left.
My DC is, let me have a look, 13.
Oh, so you actually have a decent chance of succeeding. So one failed, one passed, failed, passed.
Okay,
Cool.
2 out of 4 ain't bad.
Oh, think about it, your
Okay.
DC now is about 50-50, so...
Yeah.
The ones that you can't, I'll put little heart icons on.
Okay. And I am going to charm them to grab the necklace from Goldmyre.
I love it.
So yeah, Neil like in normal vision, it's just Neil like just asking them sort of thing, but like in their vision, there's like a sort of pink background, sparkly, with really anime eyes. And
Get that necklace for me, big boy. Mm.
and he's like, it would be. I would be ever so grateful if you'd grab that necklace from
like a
Goldmyre.
child.
Please. A half orc doing like the whole anime Oni-chan thing. Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
that would be the most delicious thing ever. Alright then, well, the
Yes.
guards are really good for us. The one that's going to move is going to be hit by his friend. So we'll get that out of the way first.
Okay.
Hits, so he takes 2 points of piercing damage, but he does make it all the way to Goldmyre, who starts yelling, like, what? What are you doing? Stop it! Get off! Alright, needs to do strength checks.
It's at this moment in time we'd like to tell the audience that no, this is completely PG.
It is very PG. Right, these two are now grappling, but this one has managed to, like, get a hold of the necklace. He hasn't taken it off yet. It's going to take him too long. This one, on the other hand, is going to shoot his buddy in the face. It will be at disadvantage because you're shooting like super close and he hasn't got the feet for it, so he sadly misses. Did he actually roll? What do you roll? Oh, okay, he rolled a 5, so it doesn't explode in his face, but it does.
No.
It does go off. Misses his bud. His friend is going to stab him. Also misses. So these two here have been in a bit of a tussle.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's all they can do. Dario! Oh, mighty Dario, 'tis your go.
Hi ho, Dario.
The guard is holding the pendant at the moment. I'm having him bring it to us.
Let
Up and
me
is it?
double
Ooh.
check. Cause
That'd be pretty cool. It's like mine.
And it's gone. I'm fully distracted.
And it's gone.
Let me double check your character on D&D Beyond, because that's got the actual shot types on it.
Yeah, because I'm just shitting myself right now going, get it.
Yeah, go for it. You'll have to make a dexterity saving throw. You just need to make the attack roll.
Ooh.
I think. Yeah, so you just need to make an attack roll against Goldmyre, and then she needs to make a dexterity saving throw for your trick shot to blast the shot out of the pendant out of her hand. So go ahead and click on your musket, good sir, and let the shot fly. This is gonna go down.
Oh, I like this idea. This is super good.
The worst thing is, Tom's got like a really deadly thing he can do with his grit, and I'm surprised he hasn't used it yet.
Oh.
Well, that's a hit. Who were you aiming at? Were you aiming at Goldmyre or the dude? Just for the sake of AC. That's if you're using Deadeye as the trick shot. And then you've got Violent Shot, which is where you spend the grit, your misfire chance goes up, but for the more grit you put in, you do more damage dice on top. But anyway, that's... Oh, for goodness sake. Well...
Well, the guard is holding the pendant because he managed to get it off her.
Yeah, it's fine, but it's technically against Goldmyre. It's just a way of trying to make the combat smooth and efficient. But in any case, Dario, locked and loaded, fire off the shot. You have to spend the bonus action to reload. It knocks the pendant clean out the guard's hand, and both of them are like, Jesus Christ! And you just hear the sound of splintering glass as you realise that Dario shot the pendant to pieces.
Nice.
Whoops!
Whoops. That's what happened.
She, however, still takes a rather nasty 10 points of damage.
Oh.
I went the wrong way. Should be that much damage. So she is not very happy. For obvious reasons. So if you want, you can spend your action surge as a fighter to do another action. It's entirely down to you. Just waiting for the response. I love Matt Mercer's Gunslinger. It's so good. It's so abusive. Although, not as abusive as Paladins in Pathfinder, as I've recently found out. High-level Paladins are dangerous. No, it has to be an action, so like an attack, or activating an item, or something like that. The fighter's most dangerous ability, the action surge.
Oh yeah, I'm just being able to.
Everybody has to wait for multi-attack. Fighters, we get it at level 1. Oh, you can aim with Goldmyre if you want. You can full-on murder her.
Yes. See, this is why I ripped my outfit off in a cool way.
It's the fact that Jin's... not Jin, wrong character. Dario's going to do this in also a cool way. He's wearing tweed. He is a Scottish Highland Game Master in full tweed.
Why can't I just imagine him like reloading the gun, looking at us like going, "New game, boys!"
Gentlemen, I call this one Killing the Deer.
Oh, I was only supposed to shoot for bloody pendant. Looks like now I have to hunt game. For greatest of fun. Yes.
So, she's Goldmyre. I take that.
Must be.
I would assume with that comment. Oh, yeah. Alright then. She takes another shot, falls to one knee, clutching at where the bullet wound's gone in. It's gone straight through. There's a massive blood splat on the wall behind her. She's just screaming out in pain that you managed to wound her so violently. Alright then. With that now knocks us to Batoris's go.
Yes. So, our beloved
I will warn you
Goldmyre.
in fact, before you get too far, Siren and Batoris, I'll warn you now, the golem is still waiting to land the punch.
And that shall wait at least a moment, because Batois actually just moved the hell away from the golem.
You moved? Oh my.
Oh god.
Guess an attack of opportunity because you moved.
I can't let you do that, Star Fox.
You didn't say the magic word of I disengage.
Yes.
So 12, I believe, misses your AC, doesn't it?
Yes, it misses.
So as you dash away, Zyron, you watch as this iron golem just plows a fist into the floorboards. They splinter up everywhere, and it just full-on mech, clunky action. Stands still, looks to see where Batoris is, and then just sort of relaxes.
I just put up like a makeshift sign that says 10.
Prestidigitate a 10. Anyways, carry on, Batoris.
And now I shall take a shot to Goldmyre.
Alright, then go for it. Sadly, you will not get your sneak attack, because the guard is not considered an ally.
Yeah. Guard. I'm
charmed
not.
guard.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my god! Why did I give her shield as a spell?
Arrow damn mother, straight in the face.
Yes.
So on
Indeed.
one side of it, she had like, a gaping wound in the back from where the bullet of Dario went through and blasted out the other side. You managed to shoot it in the other side of her gut with the arrow, as she's full on both knees, hands on both wounds, trying to stop the bleeding as best she can. Blood is pouring down her mouth, coughing up blood, and she's trying to say, "I surrender," but it's not coming out clearly.
What's that? You want another arrow to the face?
Siren is slowly leading into evil here.
I would like to go with cunningly unique.
Yes.
And we better stop this, guys.
In all fairness, I think we don't want to kill her.
Oh no.
Jump on the shoulder of a golem like the gingerbread man did on Monkey Train.
Oh. Well, she's going to surrender. Full on, like, that's it, I surrender, and she pulls out a wand of some sort and throws it to the floor before she inevitably collapses from blood loss. The two uncharmed guards run over, and the one that's charmed, for the time being, goes off to turn off the golem.
Okay.
But Neil,
she's...
or someone who's nearby, grab that wand, make sure no one takes it.
Both guards turn in front of Goldmyre, but for
I
the
will
time
go
being,
grab the
combat
wand.
has stopped.
I will go grab the wand. So, where is the wand exactly?
It's about there, just in front of her.
Okay,
Wand
I'm
guards.
going to gingerly grab the wand and then disengage, slowly stepping back.
So, yeah. The guards, you know, sit there and go, hurry up! Just get a cleric or something, she's bleeding out! You're not gonna kill her, are you?
I'm gonna look towards the guards and go and just say to them, guards, step to one side. Let me speak with Goldmyre, and I'm more than welcome to heal her.
They stay by, but they allow you closer.
I'm gonna stand here. So like they've parted the ways a little bit, just so I can see Goldmyre. I'm just gonna look towards her and just go. You thought that we were just pesky little adventurers in your big plan, but no. Never underestimate what individuals can do in this city. You made us do this. All you had to do was have a little sympathy in your heart. And I don't know what's happened to you over the years, Goldmyre, but your sympathy has gone exactly where your city has gone. And that's down the toilet. So I say to you this. If I heal you, and if I make it so that you can walk out of this room, you walk out of this room, you walk out of this city, you take your guards, you take your money, you take your pride, whatever it is you have left, and you leave. And if we so much as see your face anywhere ever again, I will take this loot, I will take this sword, and I will make it my mission in life to make sure that you never harm a single innocent being again.
And also, if you do, you have to face me as well.
She nods weakly.
And then I look towards the guards as a way of like, okay, I made a deal about this. I look towards her, but before I do anything, am I able to see whether she is genuinely, whether she's like got any like snicker in her face as if she's trying to use my heal as an excuse to have a second wind?
Make the relevant check, which I believe
Insight.
is indeed an insight. I was going to say sense motive, but no, that's the Pathfinder version.
Ooh, let's find out. Oh.
She will remember what has happened, though it may not be today, may not be later, but she will probably seek out revenge at some point. She is conceding defeat.
I will stare at her, grab my loot as if I'm ready to cast a healing spell, and instead I just cast Prestidigitation to clean her up and make her feel as if she's been healed.
What?
Ooh. Okay. She cleans up and she feels better. She still has a little bit of blood coming out, but she gives you a glare. And very weakly says, this is only the defeat of one machine. They can be improved, replaced, and I will remember this.
I hope you do, Goldmyre.
Now.
Honestly, Goldmyre, I hope you do remember us. Because the next time you see our names, it'll be the names of the people that avenged this city and brought it to a new golden age, and none of it brought by you.
And with that, how and our men flee. The question is, do you nil release the charmed ones?
Well, I mean,
How long did that charm go for?
it would go until the end of my go, so it doesn't really say a
Oh,
specific.
until the end of your next turn. Okay.
Yeah, so it will eventually turn off.
It fades
but...
off pretty quick, and they also realise what's going on and run off after Goldmyre. But currently, the Iron Golem sits there in the room, depowered, silent, still.
I put away my loot. I look towards everyone, and I do like an anime style like bow, as I'm like, I am so fucking sorry for causing this.
I would like to raid. No.
I would like to. Nope.
I really want to do this, but at the same time, is it within his character?
Oh.
I am going to go up to Zyron. And with a curled up fist, I'm going to smack him in the face. And literally say, "Don't ever do that again!"
Make an
Hey, in all fairness.
intimidation check.
Oh god.
And which I'm proficient in because I'm a half-orc.
Fuck.
It's pretty damn intimidating, Zyron.
Okay. Bloody hell, Neil. You didn't have to punch me that hard. I get it. Shit.
Don't ever make me do that to you again.
Okay. Neil, and I kneel down so I'm at your level. I look at you in the eyes and I just go, "My friend, I'm sorry. Genuinely. If any situation like this comes up again, I will ask you for your permission first. Never mind, I might forget by the time that happens, but at least I've said it now."
I just let out a sigh and I go, "You're an idiot. You know that?"
Idiots get further in the world.
The question is, what do we do with this golem? I mean, we kinda...
Hopefully we can take it back with us.
True.
Dwarfs.
We were supposed to, look for some things in this estate, right?
You have no way of controlling the golem.
Yeah.
Dario sorted that with a musket shot. As soon as you look over the guy, like, we should really do something. The human in your party's like, "So good, it's so amazing." So when he started to pull open hatches, like, oh.
Well, tell you one thing I can do as an idea. Are there any windows back here?
There are a couple of windows, yeah. Not particularly big. Depends what you had in mind.
Okay. Well, my idea was I was going to go up to one of the windows, smash it with my sword, only to then cast prestidigitation out of it, to then create a big enough symbol of the revolution sigil that we made, to cast a symbol out to the city that Goldmyre herself has been removed from the equation.
Okay. You hear some vague cheers from off in the distance. City still currently embroiled in a demi-civil war. Well, oppressive regime, as it were. So, what do the rest of you wish to do?
I would like to quickly scout around, the estate, and I'm going to privately whisper to you what I want to do.
Okay.
Ooh.
What about the rest of you?
No one got hurt, did they?
I don't know, really.
No, you guys all kept at range. It was really annoying.
Okay, I'm just gonna go over to the golem, ponder with myself what we can do with it, and then try to lift one of the golem's arms to put in the salute pose.
Dario is like full on batting you away. Mine, mine, mine.
Okay, Dario, you go for it.
I could go to look around the estate for the ledger book I mentioned earlier.
Okay, make an investigation check. Wonderful, Vitoris. Poking about the room and that, at the top end of this table here, you find various secret drawers and compartments, all of which hold like incriminating letters and things like that she's taken from people.
I just collect all of the information I can and just put everything like in some sort of a bag or something. Just taking all of incriminating letters and books, ledgers, whatever there may be.
Okay, Neil, I need you to also make an investigation check for me.
Alrighty. Sweet.
Going to the same logic as Pretorius, like you go to her spot on the table and you find all these very secret compartments. You find that whilst she's a powerful mage in her own right, she wasn't the one bringing the elementals over. She just found natural pockets and sort of like enticed them in. If that makes sense. So she wasn't willingly ripping open the dimensions and going, "Hey, fire elemental, come with me." More
like she.
I have this delicious stuff here called an emberstone. Would you like some, Mr. Fire Elemental? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And basically managed to entice them over bit by bit. Which is also how Thing Duty Dude.
My baby, that Bunsen. Oh, Taliesin.
Yeah, Taliesin Stoker got his Diddy Elemental.
Okay.
Same sort of logic.
Alright.
But because you rolled a natural 20, you also find something else interesting.
Okay.
Going through all the accounts and all the logs and everything else, you find in that mess, she knows of a way to the Feywild naturally. Like there was a naturally existing portal.
Sweet.
It's in a small glade a few miles north of town.
Okay.
I do not know this.
Yes. In fact, actually, we shall go to a private channel and then we shall come back.
Okay.
There we go. I could go to the one-to-one, but this is a lot quicker and easier.
Yeah.
So,
That's fine.
with these, with these drawings and that, and the directions, you know exactly where you want to go. But she informs you that whilst she's unsure if it is to the Feywild, a lot of natural things come, like, surround it as a natural defense. So, the very ground itself doesn't want you getting close. But when she got close enough to see what they were protecting, she describes it as a black obsidian crystal, like, pyramid thing in the middle of the grove.
Okay.
That might be
Sweet.
the key to the Feywild. It might actually be how the rift appears.
Okay. I will keep note of that.
Alright then. I'll throw you back up with the others and join you momentarily.
Yay.
Hi!
Might as well fuck it up.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And I shot the Muda in the face.
what do you intend to screw around with this time?
We were just discussing how this all went down.
Yeah.
Not the-
All I was saying was, my reasoning was, okay, the disguises have instantly failed, Goldmyre knows who we are, might as well kick her butt.
Yes.
Send a message for physical way, let her live, don't heal her, because that's a bad move. Because I don't... Like, let's put it this way, I want her to leave, and then at some point, try and heal her injuries, and then not get a chance to, and end up getting whacked because of it. At least then she has a permanent message of she's going to be in healing for a long time before she can get a chance to have a revenge.
Indeed. So, what do you guys wish to do with the rest of your evening?
Well, since I caused this whole mess, round of drinks on me?
Sure
Sounds
thing,
good.
I suppose.
I suppose. Then tomorrow we could get some of the... Well, we could try and get some of the materials to help rebuild Baraham.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, you guys go to the Greasy Pick. You have the most disgusting round of ales ever. It is nice, but if you're not used to strong ales, this stuff is strong. It
I'm
feels like
imagining
your
us, like-
face is being pulled inside out.
I just imagine us like lifting up the tankards going, cheers! Woo! Mm,
Yeah, no, I was thinking that scene from Madagascar where they like drink the salt water and go like spit it all out.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I
Yeah.
was thinking much, much worse, but anyway, it's a good night of merriment. A few of your allies ask, So I heard there was a scuffle at the Goldmyre estate. Did you
Yes.
end her?
Any
God.
as such.
We made sure that she isn't coming back for a while, or at least she won't be. Well, she doesn't have as much influence over this city as she had.
I see. Well, we'll have to do an emergency council meeting. Decide how best to go about this. Since the head of the council's now out the way, that means there's no majority. Hopefully, things will go back to the way they should be.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Cross fingers that does happen for you.
Cogman suddenly realizes something. He starts playing with a small bit of paper in his hand. So we do owe you a rather large debt for, getting our city back and all. Although it may take us a bit longer to get back to full efficiency. So if you ever need help, just ask and we'll see what we can do.
Well,
We can't
could help us with you.
Go
Go
on.
ahead.
No. What was it you going to say?
Well, you could help us with the original reason why we came here.
I was just about to say that as well. We couldn't do much for Barrowham. We could declare it a protectorate under us, so that may cause trouble with Valencia. And I don't think we're in a position to fight a civil war within our territories right now. To which Gregor piped over, "Of course we could, lads. We didn't take part in the last war. Our forces are fresh. Valencia's weak. Could take way more territory." And then they wander off together and start arguing whether or not it's a good idea. It's up to you guys if you want to join them and try and convince them otherwise.
I would like to try and convince them that starting a war is just generally a terrible idea. And, like, we didn't come here to start, like, another war. We came here asking for assistance.
Yeah, but if we had more territory, we could expand. Aye, more resources would be amazing for my designs. We could hold way more sway over the human kingdoms.
And if
Free cities.
I'm sorry that I cut you off rather rudely, but there is one fact. First, build up, small, then expand, because the expansion might lead to a host of every kind of different troubles you are in right now.
Yeah, I suppose. And then they start realizing that the city across the river from you guys is quite big and powerful in its own right. And whilst it did take part, it didn't have many losses, so it might be a bad idea. And it's a long march to Valencia. You've got to go over the river.
Focus on your people first before thinking of anything else.
Yes.
People need.
We got to think about Lake Town. Lake Town could do with some work. Why don't we try and build and they now go off on another tangent, not militaristic, but more internal upgrades to the city itself.
Now that's good.
There you go. I'll just throw you all over to the world map.
Yeah. And yeah.
It's up to you all.
I would also sorry, carry on.
No, go on.
I was gonna say I would like to sort of find a quiet place away from everyone else and talk to my patron about what I found.
Okay, you pull away from the party, you find a nice quiet spot somewhere in town where the guards aren't rushing to put out fires and try and control a flame elemental, although by now they managed to pacify it and calm it down.
Okay.
And you start casting the ritual to talk to your patron.
Okay.
Your vision goes dark and you have that warm spring breeze roll across your face again, and that gentle voice greets you. Nil, it's been a while.
Well, I mean, it's only been a couple of days, but yeah, it does feel like a while.
A couple of days to you, a few weeks for me. Time is a fickle thing.
Well, the reason why I'm talking to you right now is because I think I found a way that I can be with you. Well, and I'm sorry, I'm just so excited because we could both be together again. Well, we could both be together and
well, how have you found a way to bridge the gap?
Well, while I was looking through Goldmyre's documents. Oh, by the way, Goldmyre is this sort of businesswoman who was more of a dictator to an extent, but we managed to kick her out. But that's besides the point. The point is that she may have found a way to the Fairy Wilds, and apparently there's this obsidian pyramid kind of thing in the middle of a grove, and like just north of here.
Obsidian pyramid. Obsidian. Eventually, like, she goes off in a thought for a second, and then it's a very panicked. Oh, no. Nil, whatever you do, don't go there.
Why? What is there?
I can't remember. It's dangerous. Well, yes, it's in some ways connected to the Feywild. It's a dangerous place.
Well, I mean, what do you remember about this place then?
A terrible person was locked in there. Desperate for power. If Wait a minute, Goldmyre, you said, found this?
Well, she came across it and she apparently looked into it. Well, I mean, she got close enough to it because apparently it was like a kind of force field, but she managed to get close enough to just take a peek, I suppose, and she found stuff connected to nature and...
Nil? Okay, change the plan. I know I said don't go to it, it's dangerous, but I need you to go there and destroy whatever is inside. I know it doesn't make sense, but trust me, you'll know it when you're there. Just stop whatever it is. If Goldmyre's been communicating with the person in that prison, she's done far more damage than just someone of you, than just double-crossing with business deals.
I mean, she did bring some fire elementals over to, like, this... I mean, my plane, like, through pockets of, like...
Yeah, in that case then, definitely go to that pyramid and kill whatever's inside. It's been showing her weaknesses. People,
Okay.
Nobody should know about planar weaknesses. They're dangerous.
Alright, I'll make sure to go and destroy whatever's there, but... Does this mean that I destroy the only chance I'd have of being with you?
You feel a gentle caress down the side of your face. There are safer ways to cross the boundaries between planes.
Put my hand to, like, the sort of side of the face that they're stroking and, like... Alright. Well, I'll definitely I'll definitely destroy the thing you want me to destroy. That much I can do for you.
Thank you. You just need to stop that individual from getting out.
I will. I promise you that.
Careful now. You're going to make so many promises you won't be able to keep them all.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea at all. Or maybe you do. I don't know. But I'll do my best. Yeah.
So I'll just see what Subs put in
Yeah.
the Roll20 chat. But anyway, that's when your communication with your patron ends.
Okay.
You get the Skype message pop up of, how was your service today?
What?
I'd say it was pretty good. No interruptions or anything that disrupted the call. I mean, what? And then I'll go back to the party with the others. Yeah.
Yep. Alright then.
Alright.
Anybody else want to do anything whilst Neil was wandering off?
Have I had any other visions from that, like, mysterious lady that visited me in my sleep at one time?
Not this time around.
I just can't get this feeling that my eye is twitching too many times. I just see the Neil's coming back, and I say, hey Neil, can you do me a favor? Is there something in my eye?
Is there something in Zyron's eye?
Not that you can see. It's a little bloodshot and tired. I mean, you guys have had a very exhausting day, but that's about it.
Well,
Poke the eye.
Meanwhile, Dario Completely wasted, full on soot-covered finger, straight in.
Oh God! What was that for? Oh, my eye! Okay, now something's in it.
And yeah. First he gets punched in the face, then he gets poked in the eye.
Well, thanks, I guess, Daniel. But next time, at least tell me before you poke me.
Yeah, there's nothing in your eye as far as I can see.
Well,
So-
that's good to know. No, I don't. Back of the Goldmyre estate. I don't suppose you found anything while you were rummaging around the place.
Well, I did find something interesting that may prove, well, you know when Goldmyre was like bringing the fire elementals into like this city through like pockets of like tears in the different planes and things. Turns out that she's been dealing with something far greater than the average business deal. And I think it would be within our interest that we go check it out. And see what on earth she has been doing.
Now, when you say she's been causing, like, troubles past just sneaky business deals, are we talking plans that could potentially mean the end of the world, or plans that just mean relative levels of destruction?
Well, I did find that she wasn't the one who brought the fire elementals over. She just found those pockets of, like, stuff by chance and sort of lured them in. Yeah,
So there's something out there bringing elementals into our plane?
well, maybe, I'm not sure, but Goldmyre only found them by chance. She didn't purposely bring them over. But whatever Goldmyre was communicating with, I have a bad feeling that the entire world could be in danger because of what she was messing with. And I genuinely believe that we should go and check it out.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, it could also explain why Goldmyre's pet was a gazer. And
Yes,
that little
this is
thing, we all know what that little thing could end up being.
Oh, yes.
I've only heard about them in stories, but to actually see something similar to them is scary.
Yeah. Which is all the more reason why we should go up north. Like,
What's
and
up north?
well, there's this glade which Goldmyre supposedly went to do the dodgy things that she's been doing. And hey, you wanted to go up north to find a druid or something, so maybe we can kill two birds with one stone.
That is a good point. I mean, even the druid might know something about this that you're on about. We might be able to get some more information on it.
That, you know when I said when I said you're an idiot?
Yes.
I think I'll promote you to
Doofus?
what's doofus. Yeah, I'll promote you to doofus.
Well,
I'll
that
take
is an
that.
idiot scale, no canon. The lowest rank is idiot. You get upgraded to a doofus.
I'll take that. I mean, that's one step closer to good friend, right?
Yeah. I suppose. I
But-
never really thought, well, friend.
First of all, you should be on a scale that you that Neil would be sort of happy to coexist with you.
I mean, acquaintance is a bit of a...
Strong
Stretch.
word.
How about this? How about we go with convenient ally?
Okay. That could work. That could work. Convenient ally.
I mean, it works for now. Who knows? We may end up becoming good friends out of this. Well, I like to think I think of all of you as a friend by this point.
Aww. Yeah. This is me as a player going, aww. Well, Nils, I saw friend. Well, I mean, nobody's actually referred to me as a friend before.
Really?
Well, I mean, there was one person, but then, things happened, and, but friend, huh?
Let's put it this way. Friendships can come out of completely random circumstance. And on top of that, can last for a very long amount of time. I'm very sure what's happened to your friend at the moment, things are going to be okay. But in the meantime, that doesn't mean you can't make other friends that can help you along the way.
That is true.
I mean, I know we're a rat-tat band of a little bit of everything, and one of us likes to shoot things, one of us likes to shoot things with arrows instead of a musket. One of us is a bumbling idiot that just likes playing music a lot and being a loudmouth. And one of us bakes very well. Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, Gingy.
And then there was, wait, Maev? Where did Maev go? Yeah, I mean, what? Oh no. Like, wait, Maev's been... Hang on a minute, has anyone else seen Maev?
No,
That's a good point.
he just disappeared somewhere.
You will suddenly realise that, of course, Maev has left you, although there is, now you've realised, a note that's been left in the party bag.
Oh.
Written in a very rough handwriting. Quite legible, though it's a bit hard to make out in places. Just says, sorry, I have some things to take care of. After what happened on the way here, I realised there might be a few things for me to sort out before then. Since some of my kind aren't welcome. I'm going to try and rally them together and make a small camp. Once I've established that, I'll come and find you again. Trust me, you do all have strange smells. I could find you from miles. Brackets, Dario, and... like, each of you's been given a specific smell.
I guess I'll take this as a compliment.
Yeah.
Huh. So Maev thinks I smell like that? Huh.
Interesting.
That's... odd. Oh,
Hey
well.
Marlon, maybe we can take these smells and turn them into some awesome bakes.
I've heard that ploughing around the smell of stuff draws people to you.
Weird.
Bacon.
Anyway, I think that's where we should call an end for tonight's game.
Yeah.
It was a fun game.
Yeah.
Quick
It
announcement
was.
before we end. Next week, the 16th, there will be no stream because all this is going to be redecorated.
Oh, fair play.
Which means I'll have a shiny new setup, I'll update the overlays, and I'll try and fix this problem I have with Discord. which I'll explain what that is off stream.
Okay.
But
So-
so there's no game then, or
There's no game next week,
okay,
but we'll be back the week after.
okay.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. The week after, possibly might not be about. It's my birthday the week after.
Hey!
My birthday's on the Friday, yours is the week after,
Yeah.
and I didn't
Aw.
get you a cake. I'll have to animate one.
We'll see, because I don't know whether I'm going out and doing anything yet for my birthday. So
Well, if Tom's not
Minute
taking you
if I
out, he's
do.
making a very poor decision.
I'll see Tom the
Aw.
weekend. That's what I mean. Might be doing sort of it all the weekend. Actually, on my birthday.
Yeah. Anyways. Until then, guys, we shall see you next time. Farewell.
Yes.
Bye bye.